Hey yo, what's going on, Ya Tu Sabes community? It's your boy J Tom Reactions, and I'm here. I'm back with another reaction to Fantastic Hip Hop. I'm not gonna hold you up any longer. Go ahead, do me a favor though. If you guys want to be a part of the Ya Tu Sabes community, all right, all you have to do is hit this button right here, and you guys will be subscribed. All right. And then hit that notification bell so that way you guys can know whenever I drop a new video. Also, go ahead and leave a comment in the comment section so that way you guys can go ahead and talk about it. Let's talk about it. What did you think about the video? I will answer and we can talk about it. And like the video so other people like you can find the video as well. And the social medias, you guys know what to do there. Now, Fantastic Hip Hop. When it comes to Drake, what are you talking about? Let's go.
Now, when it comes to Drake, academics, and all the weirdos we are unfortunately seeing more and more of every day, as Kendrick Lamar has started a new era in hip-hop where everything in rap has been shifting back to the place that it should have always
The guy added more people. When it comes to Drake and all the other weirdos,
been, as a result of one side of the people and artists moving away from the worst parts of the culture entirely. That other side of hip-hop that has been responsible for creating so many problems is standing further and further away from rap's core principles, and with this, it hasn't just been easier to spot who is on the wrong side of the genre, but also these guys are now linking up together and helping one another out to make sure that as hip-hop is shifting back to the place it should have been, which of course really means that they shouldn't have a place in it, that they can still hold on to their careers. And so with this and Drake and academics specifically, as they are trying to make this new side in hip-hop that over everything else is going to stand for the mindless, cloud-chasing culture that Drake has defined more than any other rapper has, academics and Drake have continued to secure stronger and stronger bonds with some of the most despised people in hip-hop and beyond the music world entirely. And with all of this, while even the most annoying vultures and cloud chasers will not be able to stop the shift that is going down in hip-hop, everything is about to get a lot more annoying as rap is in such a pivotal time. And now before
hey, follow my guy Fantastic Hip Hop. I'm gonna leave the link in the description so you guys can follow his page and like the video as well. All right. Now let's continue. You guys don't want to click off of this. Fantastic Hip Hop has some good points in here. He always does, but he's about to cook.
Before we go any further into this, be sure to leave a like and subscribe, and with all of the chaos that the other side of hip-hop is trying to bring currently, it really has never been more important to leave that like. And so now with that said, ladies and gentlemen, when it comes to Drake, before we can get into what his role in all of this even is, we can't even get into what he has planned and how it's all advancing without talking about none other than DJ Academics. And with Big Ac, surprisingly or unsurprisingly, if you have been following how desperate this
Oh my god. This picture never gets old, man. This picture never gets old.
guy is to help Drake out in any way possible. He is really
Y'all see that shit? Oh my god. Oh my god. Look at this shit. The resemblance is uncanny. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. All right, I'm done.
the glue to this entire movement that is going down, and this entire strategy and plan that is going to try to dispel not just Kendrick Lamar, but everything he stands for at this point, which means hip-hop as an art form, because currently with Ac, he has not just been sitting in that same old chair and annoying everybody within the same old manner that he always does, but instead, Ac has pretty much been running around and doing side quests to both make sure that his own platform stays at the top of whatever strange things he is trying to represent after losing a lot even on his side of things after doing some
What? Ack is outside? What?
Very weird things that were caught. But also with this end again, this isn't just speculation anymore because Drake's DMs leaking with Axe top guy in terms of who runs his stuff have now confirmed that the two are on the same page about how they portray Drake and what he is doing and how they portray Kendrick and everyone they don't like. And with this, Ack is seemingly going around and is on a run right now where he is linking up with the most annoying and desperate clout chasers you possibly could, and is pretty much doing PR for Drake and putting pieces on the board that are at the very least gonna support his and Drake's ideals and not Kendrick Lamar and that other side of hip hop that they are scared of so much. And I mean, with Ack, this started with some of the most ridiculous moments that we have ever seen, and that really just put into perspective what this entire side of hip hop is really about. And of course, we all saw this when Ack was sitting on the boat with a bunch of women, and for some reason, they gave him the speaker and he started playing SSS for You. And instead of doing literally anything else, Ack decided to pull out his phone, record what he is doing, and started rambling about Kendrick Lamar and how his music would never do this. And honestly, with something like this, it's actually so embarrassing that you can't even take it seriously. But from this moment, which really just showed what the current state of Drake's career looks like. From there, Ack and his goals to help Drake pull off this comeback have continued, and they are getting out of control.
Fellas, find yourself a woman or man that will do this for you. Someone that will ride or die for you. Man, that's some dedication, bro. That's a different type of dedication. I will never understand it. I will never understand the way that Ack rides for Drake. Let's continue.
At this point. And now, while Ack has already made Ye a part of this little group and he is all but officially on Team Drake compared to how much he despises Kendrick and the rappers around him, even like Playboi Carti, Tyler the Creator, and really just the entire rap game at this point. And again, when this interview between Ack and Ye ends up actually dropping, we are going to see this more than we ever have. Because of course, as we have said, knowing the type of person Ack is, he is going to take Ye's angry posts and is going to connect them to this bigger message that they are trying to push against Kendrick. Beyond just having the support of Ye, Ack has
You know, a lot of people. I know Kendrick called Drake a master manipulator, but this guy right here is a master manipulator. Ack. This guy is the master manipulator. The way that he spins stuff, the narratives that he creates. I don't know how he keeps getting away with that shit, to be honest with you. But yeah, I said what I said.
Continued his little press tour to keep this side of people who are in hip-hop but don't actually like rap music and just want to use the genre for their own benefit going, as he was at the center of one of the worst link-ups we have ever seen, as with Ack, DJ Vlad, and Adam22 in the same room alone, and that's not even all of them. Just from the optics of this all, you don't need to look any further, but you can see the shift happening in hip-hop right before us, as we are seeing hip-hop split between the two people who look at the genre in completely different ways, and who want to get two completely different things out of it. And now the important thing to recognize in this time is that while Ack or Drake for that matter are not literally getting all of the
Tell me what you guys think in the comment section. All right, I'm gonna pose this question. What do you guys think of the state of hip hop right now? Do you guys think that it's split in two? The people that want lyrics and the people that don't want any substance in their music and they just want to feel good? Tell me what you guys think. Leave it in the comment section.
these people to join up with what they are doing and just push Drake no matter what. Because with someone like Adam 22, for example, I guess he was even right once in his career, as he did say an album like GNX was great while he was underwhelmed by SSS for You. Beyond specific takes or messages, just with a link up like this. In this time where Ak is one of the most talked about people in hip hop for all the awful things he does, and he can't escape Drake because the two have been exposed for literally making plans about how to present what they want to say together. Just like on the other side of hip-hop, with Kendrick Lamar joining up with someone like Playboi Carti or Tyler the Creator rapping over Kendrick's beat on a remix, where the goal with all of that stuff, the Super Bowl, and so much else is to show the realignment of hip-hop culture as it always should have been, right for all of us to witness. What we are seeing with a link up like this is the antithesis of that, because for all of these guys, no matter what their specific opinions on an album may be, they all represent the side of hip-hop that does not want to engage with the actual art beyond the most superficial level. And they only even like and cover rap music for all of the worst reasons possible. And I mean, you see the picture, I don't have to go much further into that because we all know how all of these guys have come up, but again, by bringing together all of these fans, which from Drake's fans to all of these guys to even what's left of Ye's, this is what you are getting. Altogether, what we are seeing now is this loud group of angry people who don't actually like rap music and want it to succeed just form together with the theories and points that someone like Ak has been throwing out there, and Ak knows exactly what he is doing in terms of getting all of these fans who are just mad at everything to give them some sort of support when it comes to discrediting hip-hop at every corner they can and believing that Drake was an artist who was wronged by the industry that they are trying to go up against. And while this is horrible that these people can even represent hip-hop the way they do, and they do have direct influence and ties to some of the biggest rappers out, in a way, seeing this split be so clear probably will do better for the genre in the long run than anything else. But in the meantime of all of that, from Ak to Drake to all of these other guys, they are about to make it so annoying to be someone who just wants to listen to good music, because anytime now an actual artist is successful without a gimmick, like Doechii for example, or even with what Playboi Carti just did, these fans and personalities can't admit that people are resonating with music that isn't cloud.
And you see, he's bringing up a valid point. How is it that now a person with actual good music, yeah, I said it, a person with actual good music like Doechii is being called an industry plant? A person that writes her own songs is being called an industry plant. Make that make sense.
Chasing, and anytime an artist is getting successful, like with Doechii for example, they say it's not real or that this is all in place to take down Drake by the industry, and while this is already so annoying as we see it, there is no other way to put it. It is only going to get a lot worse, as just as Ak is doing things like we are seeing now, this is getting so out of hand and so beyond hip-hop in a way, that again, with people like Ak and even Adin Ross, they are getting ready to take these big rappers like Drake and Ye and make the full-on jump into collaborating with a certain pair of brothers, and again, I am not going to mention them by name, but if you didn't already know, you know who I am talking about now, and you probably saw the pictures of Ye with them, just as Ak has been on this PR tour really for Drake more than himself, when he was at an event and around Adin Ross, and these guys showed up. I mean, Adin Ross is the link that is bringing hip-hop together with the biggest losers possible, as he is the one who was bringing up the idea of Drake making this collaboration happen, and really with the way we are going, it's almost inevitable at this point, and again, just when these things happen, there is going to be so much anger at the side of hip-hop who just wants great music. Just because of all the delusion that is being connected between all of these people who have some of the worst fan bases you could ever get, and with all of this, while it's about to never be more clear who is really in hip-hop for the right reasons and who is not, if you thought the conversation around Kendrick Lamar's success was already annoying because every time he breaks a record, these guys just keep trying to discredit it and discredit it, it's only going to get a lot worse very soon, because these guys like Ak and even Drake are going to exit music with the loudest and most annoying standoffs the genre has ever seen. And as a result of them doing this from the genre that they have taken so much from, While it's great that we have an artist like Kendrick who is standing up for everything rap needs, just be ready to see a lot of people trying to take away from what this art form has always been so amazing at doing, and what we are only going to see a lot more of in its future as Kendrick is about to come back and Drake is only going to crumble more. And again, while this crew can just never take away from what we have seen, and if anything, this clear separation in hip hop that is happening right now may benefit it down the line. No matter how this goes for us fans in the moment, as we see people like Act just try to find more ways to get Drake back on top, it's about to be a quite interesting time for us as we see more ridiculous moves just showcase how desperate this side is altogether. And so now with all that said, let me know, what do you think of this shift and split in hip hop that we can so clearly see right now, and where do you think all of this is going to go from here? Because of course, as we are seeing a split in rap music like we have never seen before, what do you think the genre is going to end up looking like when this becomes more and more apparent to everyone of what's really...
That's a good question. But here are my thoughts on that. I think that hip hop has always been has always had subgenres like trap, you know, hip hop, dance, like the club music. It's always had lyrical rap, lyrical hip hop. There's always and battle rap. Like there's always been different types of hip hop. But the separation has never been so clear. It's crazy. Those are my thoughts. I think that now the separation hasn't been as clear as it has been in the past. In the past, like, you did have your subgenres, you did have everything, and it's one of those things where now that the line has been drawn and lyrical hip hop is coming back, with storytelling and just different types of, the good music. Now with that coming back, the line has been drawn. And now people are actually seeing the effects of the battle. Like with TDE and TDE is an example. I just did a Rayvon uh not breakdown, but like a reaction to Rayvon's new music video. And there I was talking about how TDE is really, shout out to TDE, how they're really good at making music, not just music but art. They display it and it's just amazing music. And the line has been drawn. And it's crazy to me. And I see the shit and I'm like, oh yeah. Music is coming back and hip hop is back. And I like seeing that shit. But yeah, let's continue.
really going down. Well, I can't wait to hear what you all have to say about this, and if you made it to this point in the video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. It helps me out a ton, and again, considering the time where you're at in hip-hop and looking at everything that's about to happen, it's really been never more important to leave that like. And so now with that said, if you want to see how right before this, with what Drake has started behind the scenes, even further than this, he is trying to start an entire new round of his beef with Kendrick Lamar, and while he may actually do it, no matter what happens and what direction it goes in, he has already lost. Check out the suggested video.
Tell me what you guys think of the video. Fantastic Hip Hop is always cooking. He's always on top of the shit. And yeah. But tell me what you guys thought of the video. Tell me the question I asked in the beginning, or in the middle of the video. Tell me what you guys think of the state of hip hop. Do you guys think there's a line drawn? Do you think that there's separation in the game right now? Drop it in the comment section. Let me know. Also, go ahead, like the video so that way more people like yourselves can see the video and we could grow the channel. And do me a favor and subscribe to the channel so we can grow as a community. And you guys could be a part of that. Y'all could be a part of the Yatu Sabes community. All right. Also hit that notification bell as well. So that way you guys can know whenever I drop. And if you guys want to follow me on the social medias, is right there. Boom. It's been your boy J Tom Reactions. I'm out this bitch. Yatu Sabes. You already know. Let's fucking go.